What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mezco 1/12th Collection Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Now, this is actually my first Mezco figure that I've picked up. What we're going to do now is actually take a little break, get her open up, and then we'll see what this figure is all about. Who knows, maybe this will lead into a Mezco collection. We'll see, but let's see how Harley Quinn is, and then we'll base the rest on the review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have the Mezco Harley Quinn posing out of the packaging. Now, I have to say, wasn't really a fan of the cloth on the Mezco figures, but actually having them in hand, I hate to say it, but this is actually going to make me want to pick up more Mezco figures. I know Harley Quinn isn't really the best Mezco figure out there, but I just love the way this figure turned out, and I'm hating myself for even picking it up, but I have it in hand now. So let's actually have a look at Harley Quinn's accessories. She does come with 3 alternate heads. She has a smiling head that she has on her right now. She has a laughing head, which looks pretty nice. And then we have probably my favorite, the one where she's blowing a bubble with her gum, which looks really nice. I do like all those heads. And they all fit on nicely. For now, I'll just leave her with the smiling head on. She also does come with 5 hands, 4 pairs, and then 1 extra hand. She comes with her grip hands, which hold her baseball bat. She comes with a relaxed pair of hands, and then she also does come with a pistol grip hand, which is really nice, and it holds her gun really well. She also does come with her jacket, which is a really nice accessory. It's a soft goods jacket. It matches her shorts, so it looks really nice on her. The back is also done really well. She also does come with a holster, which holds her gun, which I don't have it on her right now. I might put it on later, but she does come with a holster and her gun, and they look really nice. She holds the gun in her right hand, and it's a really nice look for Harley Quinn. So overall, really liking the way this figure is. Let's actually have a closer look at Harley Quinn's details, shall we? So this figure has a lot going on for her. Let's actually run down her details really fast. I really love the way her face looks. It's a really good likeness to Margot Robbie. It's not the best likeness, but it is really good. You can see she does have her heart tattoo right here, and then her rotten tattoo right there on the side of her face. Her pink and blue makeup look really nice, and then you can see on her ears she has all the piercing. And it's on all the heads, so it's just not on this one. They're all done really well. She is sporting a choker which says pudding on it. And it's done really well. It's white plastic and pudding is painted gold, so I do like that. We go on to the shirt, and the shirt is cloth goods. Now, like I said, I really wasn't too big on the idea of having cloth on action figures like this, but it actually works really well, and I hate to say it, but like, there's just so many things to like about this figure. The cloth is done really nicely. You can see there's the red, the black seam. It says Daddy's Little Monster on it, and it also has the stripes on here on the sleeves. And then you'll notice her bra does show from the shirt, and I really do like that detail. It was like that in the movie, so really glad that they found a way to capture it here in the figure form. She does have tattoos right here on her forearm. Just that diamond pattern going all across. Looks nice. On her right arm, you can see she does have a bracelet that says yes. And then on the other side, it says Sir. And then we do get her spiked bracelets, which they're all done really well. You can get them off by slipping off her hand and then just sliding them down. One thing I don't like is the belt. The belt is probably my least favorite thing about this figure, and that's because it's a loose appliance and doesn't really sit on her pants all that well, so you will be messing around with the belt quite a bit. The fishnets are done really well. Now, no, this tear isn't intentional. Mine just came that way. That it looks like 2 of the little strings tore, but it does add to the figure. I'm not complaining about that. And then you can see all her tattoos right here on her leg. So that looks really, really nice. And then we get to her shoes, which have a surprising amount of detail. You can see all the reds highlighted with the blacks, and it just looks so nice. Something that I also want to show off is this figure does have some tattoos that weren't present on any other figures. She has a tattoo right here on her stomach. It says Lucky You. And then on the back we do have her tramp stamp saying I'm watching you, and then it has the eyes looking out. So overall, there's a lot of things to like about this figure's details. Now what we're going to do now is take a little break, get her pose, and compare it to a couple other Harley Quinn figures. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have the Mezco Harley Quinn pose next to the DC Multiverse Harley Quinn and the SH Figure Arts Harley Quinn. I have to say, the more Harley Quinns I get, the more the Mattel ones look like cheap Happy Meal figures. If you have to compare these two, the one I would go with is probably the Suicide Squad Figure Arts Harley Quinn. And that's just because the likeness is a little closer and she's much smaller. You can see there's a really big height difference here. One thing that this figure does have over this one is that you can have her with or without the jacket, so I do like that. So let's actually move on to Harley Quinn's articulation, because she does have quite a bit. For starters, her head is on a ball joint. She can look up quite a bit. She can look down. She can tilt her head side to side, which works really well. Her pigtails are articulated, and they're articulated on all three of her heads, so I do like that. She does look left and right. No neck articulation, it's just done at the top of the head, so a little shame that she doesn't have an extra ball peg here at the neck. It would have added to our articulation. Her arms go out to about that far. They go forward about that far. They go back. You don't want to rotate them all the way because this is cloth and you don't want to wear it out. But she does have a single bend in the elbow. She swivels at the wrist, or swivels at the elbow as well. No bicep swivel. She has a ball hinge in the wrist, so you can have her hinge up and down. Or we can turn the joint to have an up and down movement. So we have in and out, up and down, whatever you want to choose. She does have a ball joint right here in her torso, which works really well. She goes back about that far, forward about that far. She goes back further. And then we also get some rotation right here. Not a lot, but it's there. I guess it's enough. And then we have a ball joint right here at her waist, which it's a little ugly the way they designed it, but once you get her pose, you're really not going to notice it that well. And she goes forward about that far, goes back about that far, so no problems there. Legs go out to about that far. They go forward and back. We do have a thigh swivel at the top. She's single jointed in the knee, and then she has a ball hinge in the ankle, which we can have her ankle moving up and down, or we can turn that joint and have rocker ankle. So it's really up to you how you want to have her pose. So with that being said, guys, let's actually move on to Harley Quinn's final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have the Mezco Harley Quinn pose for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this figure, and I really wasn't looking forward to starting a new line to collect, but here we do have a new line that I'm gonna probably start getting into. I really do love the details on this Harley Quinn, although she is a little tall for a 1/12 figure, although I do have the Mattel Harley Quinn in my display. She is a really nice figure. My only gripe is that I am late to the party with collecting Mezco figures. Other than that, I'm really loving this figure, and I am looking forward to getting more of these guys. Now that does mean more money into toys, and what can I say? It's my kryptonite. Anyway, if you're lucky enough to find this Harley Quinn, I really recommend you pick her up, especially if you're into the Mezco line or you're just a fan of Harley Quinn. This is a really nice figure to have in your collection. Although she does have soft goods for the clothing, it is something Mezco is doing, and they're doing very well. And like I said, I am looking forward to picking up another Mezco figure. Which one? Well, you guys will just have to wait and find out. I picked up Harley Quinn from my comic book store for about $60, which is pretty cheap for Mezco figures, seeing as how they do run about $80 at retail. If you can get this Harley Quinn, don't hesitate and add her to your collection. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews. If there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments. And if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.